Hello, happy Mask Monday. I got so lucky today because, oh, hey, I'm Casey. This is my channel, Christina Has Opinions and Very Terrible Video Skills, because I'm Christina and I do have opinions and I like to share them. So, and my video skills are pretty bad still. As I was saying, it's Mask Monday. I'm doing the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mask that I received in my BoxyCharm. It is a cloth mask that I'm supposed to leave on for 15 minutes. Okay, and as I was saying, I got so lucky because I didn't know for sure what I was going to talk about in my Mask Monday, and I was thinking, well, I guess as I found that other Christmas photo, I could just share other random photos of my family over Christmases, because my kids have been cute and you guys haven't really gotten to see pictures of them. So maybe I would put a few up. Or then as I was looking at those, I also thought that day that I showed my fedoras, why did I say that? That's hilarious. Fascinators. I also ran across all kinds of pictures of me with weird things on my head. I didn't even know I was that big of a hat person. But obviously I've been to some things where I wore some weird stuff on my head. And I thought I could just show random pictures of that. And I could do my advent calendar. But guess what came in the mail today, which is December 21st. Yep, my Fabfitfun came that was mailed November 11th that I definitely thought wasn't coming. And it still shows that it's like sitting somewhere. Like they were definitely supposed to send me text messages and update me, and they didn't do that. It just showed up. Advent calendar, Vista Bay Peach. If you want to know more about the advent calendars, they're in all my other videos for the last 21 days. Little baby fishies from the kitties. A chocolate nugget mousse piece of candy. And in Macy's, I have the Ice Sunday Riley. Ceramides moisturizing cream. That's lovely, I'm sure. I'll put it on after my mask. And my Fabfitfun. Yay! We are opening. Yeah, by the way, I do have that little kitty in here again. I was just going to let him in at nighttime because it was real cold, but I haven't kicked him out yet. I keep trying. I throw him outside for a little bit, see if he wants to go home, and he never does. Like, he just kind of sits out by my door now. So, my other cats haven't really been enjoying him yet, but, you know, they maybe will come along. Inside that big box is my other Fabfitfun box and some of my add-ons, which I got this collagen DNA, collagen peptides, prebiotic fiber. It's a nice size jar, really. Does it say 1 pound, 16 ounces. And some Dermalect Smooth Lip Volumizer, which I swear I had 3 add-ons. So, well, maybe it is the box here. Because this was an add-on. So maybe this is not actually my customized box, and this is my winter add-on box that is the uncustomized version. I guess we will probably see when we get into it. Okay, this is going to be exciting for us. Will this be the uncustomized box that comes in the add-ons that I received? Or is this my actual Fabfitfun box? I'm having a feeling right now that it's probably the uncustomized one, just since it was in a great big box with my 2 other add-ons. What do you think? If this is my uncustomized box, then so far everything I've seen peeking in is exactly the same as I got in my real one. Starting out with this Lila Sadogo headband that I definitely wanted to buy. I wanted to see what a $50 headband would feel like, because I just could not imagine that it could be worth $50. So I'm going to pull this one off here that, you know, I probably got for a dime 5 years ago. And I am going to feel what something $1,000 more feels like. This would be like 1,000%, not $1,000. I'm sure that with this window behind me, my coloring and everything is not great. Well, what do you think? Do you feel like I just went up $50 worth in my outfit? It honestly, I mean, it feels fine, but I don't think it feels any more comfortable than the one I had on. It does look better, I guess. Well, that is item number 1. And I definitely customized this. The next one that I know I customized was the DP Hue ACV Apple Cider Vinegar Dry Shampoo Powder. Okay, so I do think a lot of times that the dry shampoo powders work better than the sprays. I honestly could just go back old school and use baby powder sprinkled in there. Usually I feel like works better for me than about anything. So again, I don't know if that's all that grand. My hair look way better. Is it going to be hard to tell with a touch of mask on? Probably. All right. Next thing that I customized is this unhide blanket. So this unhide blanket I received last year, and I have, 3 cats, and so I have a lot of blankets because they like to lay around on blankets, and I think it's real easy just to pop them into, the washing machine and not have them then just, sitting on furniture, which is actually harder for me to clean. But I knew I had a trip coming up last year when I got this, and I wanted a nice blanket that wasn't going to have kitty hair all over it, to be able to take on this road trip that I was going to go on in my car, because I like to have blankets in my car. So I left this all wrapped up in the plastic bag so that it would be no, furriness get on me. And I unwrapped it for that car ride, and I looked like I had laid 25 cats on me by the end of the car ride, or some sheep, or whatever the thing that would shed the most would be, because this blanket had shed all freaking over me. And I hated it, and I washed it, and it still, every time I used it, it would shed all over me, and I thought it was the world's worst blanket. But everyone else acted like it was the best thing they've ever had in their lives, and actually acted like there was no shedding issues. So I thought, well, maybe I just had some kind of crazy dud, and I needed to try it out again and see if it, shed all over me. So I gave it a second chance. So I will be trying that out. I'm sure you'll find out tomorrow. Next in my customized box, because I would find it odd, I guess, to get the exact same choices, and so far everything is the exact same choices. So these are the Lily Pulitzer cups. Package of tea. Alrighty. I like those. I would feel fancy if I keep them. When I got them, I actually thought they'd be a nice Christmas gift, but at this point, because I didn't think that I was going to be receiving any of this stuff at Christmas, I really think I am pretty much done Christmas shopping. And then my other customized choice was this Tula Glow and Get It Cool and Brightening Eye Balm. So that's going to be fun. And then for the choices that they send out, the Kind Bar, and I know there should be 3 choices, but I only have 2, so maybe I've whipped some out in all of this other stuff. Well, I got the Wish Lip Scrub and the blush. And I just know this by looking at, 100 other people's stuff. But I should have received one more. That is definitely not in here. So I should have either gotten, I didn't get anything for number 7, where it should have been the Ombre Leopard Scrunchies or the Daily Concepts Facial Brush. Neither of which were anything that I wanted. So I maybe don't even care at all that they weren't in here. But I mean, I know I was filling things out, but I mean, I legit, I'm not seeing them yet. Guess I'll update you on the screen if I find them. So, ooh, I'm glowy. By them. Thanks for joining me, guys, for Mask Monday. I hopefully will be getting my other Fabfitfun box soon too. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, I'm back because I just can't get enough of making videos and talking to you guys, and I want to share stuff because apparently I'm a very bored person. Okay, I'm gonna get back into my Fabfitfun box, but I also wanted to show you, I bought these jammies this weekend. I went and looked for a robe because, again, I kind of had given up on my Fabfitfun coming, and I knew I didn't order the robe, but I was still been hoping that I would get one in the extra box, you know, just putting out that good intention into the world. But I do think because there were sizes involved that would probably be a hard one for them to actually stick in the uncustomized one. Anyway, I found these instead, and they're zip up. Anyway, I like them, and they are super fuzzy, and they're fuzzy on the inside. And the only thing that I would like a robe, I think, better for is when I go to the bathroom. If I have a robe on, I could just whip it up and I'd still be warm up here. And sometimes when I go to the bathroom in this, then, you know, my upper whole body is cold. Next thing I want to talk, because I didn't show you what I got in my Ambazar's DIY with Amber Meeks advent calendar. It was because that one day, remember when I went ahead and opened a few early because they looked like they might be actual Christmas presents that I'd want to use. And I'm going to show you this little glittery tattoo thing that I put on. Today is Monday. I'm, you know, actually doing this on Mask Monday. And I put this on Saturday night because I was feeling festive. And yeah, I haven't bathed all day on Sunday or yet today when I just woke up. So whatever, judge me if you want. It still stayed on and it's still really cute. Isn't that cute? So I wore, maybe I'll put a picture because I was feeling so cute that I actually took a picture, you know, like a selfie of myself. And I went ahead and posted on my Instagram page, which I looked up, I had not done since like September when I went to visit my daughter in Phoenix. Actually, I went to visit my sister in Phoenix, but my daughter lives there too, so of course I'm going to visit her. I get on such tangents. Anyway, I thought, like, I looked cute. I wore one of my new Shein shirts that's like the plaid and with my festive Amber Meeks metallic tattoo. I had poppin', and I did one eye with some like green eyeshadow and one eye with some red eyeshadow, and then we had dinner out of the house. So that was fancy of us. And oh yes, okay, let me keep going. Keep moving, Casey. This is the unhide blanket. So far, it's probably hard to tell because I'm wearing these also already fuzzy blankets, but I do feel like it is not getting just everywhere on me. So that is a nice plus. I also thought I'd get my old one just to show you the difference a year makes, because it does. They say that you can wash and dry these, although I have heard people say that you should wash them and then not dry them in a dryer. Let's see what the actual tag had said. Machine wash cold, do not bleach, tumble dry low. Do not iron, dry clean. So, but it's still, you know, clearly that doesn't look as silky, shiny, furry as they do when they're new. And then, because I just, you know, think of all kinds of things as soon as I turn off my camera. The dry shampoo, I do think my hair looks less greasy, oily where I put it. So I think playing with that a little bit, I will probably like it. Dermalect Smooth Lip Volumizer. And it's almost like an oil, which I didn't quite expect. You have to almost pump a couple times to get anything to come up on your brush. But it does feel real nice. I like that. And I opened the Phase Zero blush just to see what the color was. So I think this is interesting too. In maybe April, I actually ran out of the blush that I used, and I think I've mentioned this before like April, May of this year, I had like one eyeshadow palette and some singles. I had, you know, a blush that I used. I did have a crazy amount of lipsticks for not wearing lipsticks. Maybe that's the reason I had so many, is I always tried to find one that would work, and because they didn't, I kept buying them. But I actually needed to purchase a blush, and that's about the same time that I found YouTube and started watching other people's videos. And I think it was April, I got my first Ipsy, and I added on the Ciate blush. And then I went, during people's videos, some of them had done like the She Glam orders, and people have been impressed with the She Glam blushes. Like the compacts, I mean, really, for as cheap as this blush is, it's got a real nice sturdy compact with a mirror. The color is nice. I mean, I agree with them. I picked up that one. And then the She Glam palette that had a blush and a highlight in a couple different colors, and then like a, what are these? Because I mean, they're creamy. I don't know that it works as a highlight. Do people actually like bronze with shiny creamy stuff or contour with that? Because I mean, it would look terrible on my old skin. Anyway, right now what I'm doing is showing you my like blush collection. Other people do like a eye palette collection. This is gonna be way shorter because there's only like 3 more. And then because I wanted to do that Dollar Tree face of makeup one time, I got this color there, and I've been real pleased with the payoff that happens, and it's not like it breaks out my skin or I'm not sensitive to it. So for $1, if you're on a budget, this color mates blush. Thought it did real nice. Then I did an e.l.f. order also after watching a bunch of YouTube videos, see what it does to you. And this little baby cream came free with, I mean, it wasn't even much, like a $20 purchase or something like that. In that purchase, I bought one of those lip glosses. I didn't mean to turn you off. The e.l.f. lip plumping gloss. I got it in like a champagne ice color. I liked that so much that I have already used that up, and then I decided to try out this Mocha Twist, which would have a little bit more color, because that one really was just kind of add some shine. But I liked the way that it felt. Again, for a really cheap gloss, this e.l.f. one, I recommend it. Oh yeah, so that's why I got this free. Then, in Was It Kinder Beauty Box, that they did one of these, another cream one, multi-use that you could use on your eyes and lips and cheeks. I used it, I think once. But I mean, it's a pretty color, I think. And then in the giveaway winnings that I won from Joy Keeps You on Your Toes, I got this Phase Zero Tri Palette. This is why I started this story. So the one that came in Fabfitfun, I was really trying to tell, and see, actually in the camera it doesn't, so I'm glad I'm doing this, because in person I could almost say that that was that middle color, but in the camera I would say it definitely looks slightly lighter than the middle color and slightly darker than the one next to it. This middle one does have like some shine to it, where this one is matte and this one is matte, but this one has some shine. But so anyway, all I'm trying to say is the color that came in the Fabfitfun Making Moves is the color on this. This one didn't say what colors they were, which is what made me having my wondering thing. And literally until I was filming this like this, I can't tell that it's not the same. But that's a pretty color. So I'm not at all disappointed in Fabfitfun for sending this Phase Zero blush. And then the only other blusher set that I got is this one that I just received in BoxyCharm this month. That, you know, I was rather disappointed in the BoxyCharm as a whole this month. Still can't be disappointed with them as a company because those pop-up sales are too unbelievable to like miss out on. But as far as what they sent, you know, with the beauty blender and whatever, I think I was really wanting that Huda palette, the red Huda palette. I would have been okay with the purple Huda palette too, but instead I got this. But again, it's not like I'm terribly overloaded on blushes, although it's not like I'm going to use those up in the next year and a half. But I'll count. I have 9 blushes, so actually that does seem like a lot. But I know a lot of you out there have way more than that. Anything else I wanted to say about my... Oh, I still have definitely not found the brush or the scrunchie set that should have come. And the sad thing is I am not even upset about it. Those 2 choices were rather disappointing from Fabfitfun anyway. And if I bother to let them know via email, I will probably tell them that, you know, there's not 1 ounce of me that wants those. So please don't even waste their money and time and shipping of it. That I would only be letting them know, I think, so that if other people did care and had said something to them about missing it and they thought they were lying to them or something, as though somebody would lie and make up the scrunchie or the dry brush is the thing that's missing, send me that, just to let them know, because you know how badly I hate contacting customer service, to let them know that, yeah, they're probably not lying, because I definitely don't have it. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I know it took a little bit longer, but gosh darn it, I just like talking to you guys. Okay, thanks so much. Join me if you want to, like, subscribe and like and make me happy.